number one, we are testing some earbuds that should be very low latency. They have their own dongle, just like wireless headphones. So they're not going to be as low latency as wired, but I don't want to mess with wired. And this doesn't push in my head. Now it pushes in my ears in a weird way, so I may have to switch that down to small. No, I doubt it. We'll leave it. So the exciting thing we're doing right now is, let me just tell a story. So for whatever reason, I bought STALKER2, like the one with the DLCs, like season passes, whatever, Ultimate Edition. For some reason, I bought it right as it was about to release. I was kind of excited. I'd played Stalker. All right, don't really expect a lot of activity for a minute. I'll be back when the shaders are done. And we're having some internet difficulties over here. It keeps backing up. Well, yeah, and it's continuing onward. I remember this from release day. This was a super exciting way to start. It's actually going a little faster, it seems. Should only have to do this once. We're going to find out, though, because when we start it the second time, if it does this again, it's just going to get uninstalled. Re-uninstalled. Two prefixes there. Time to get powered. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to talk about this going, because why not? Let's make it a little bit more interesting. If anybody's dropping by, howdy. You know what? I'm not going to run lark bait right now, but I might run fishing in a little while. If I ever have more than 4 people on, I'm definitely going to say, hold it, I'm starting it. Everybody just do it. But most people, I think, are coming on from Kick, which is interesting. Not Twitch. Although I get Twitch views on the mobile app that just flip on and flip off, which is fine. I'm a success. My mama told me so. Hey, we're getting there. We're about 80%. So off camera and across the room, I'll tell you what. Sounds like our country is trying to do something stupid again with hemp products. So, in honor of our wonderful government, I'm going to ingest some hemp product smoke over here and save the zone or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Oh, I see. Oh, I have to sign the EULA again? All right, can I do it with my controller? Hold on, let me make sure I'm situated, and we will get going. Wow, epileptic seizures and blackouts. This all sounds fantastic. That's what I'm seeing. That can go there, that can go there. That's running off a battery. Oh, ho, ho. Well, I suppose I don't really need that anymore, do I? Back after shaders. I'm back. All right. Yeah. Red trigger. What? Oh, do I want to send analytics? To be honest, not really. Okay, now to the hunter. Stalkers, welcome to the newest update. Thanks for staying in the zone. Well, I stayed for 7 hours the first time. We'll see if we get more. The darkness is your friend. Yeah, night vision goggles are now in the game. That's cool. Okay. Okay, cool. If they have MVGs, they're gonna see me. Great. Wow, it's all about that, isn't it? Okay, makes experience realistic. Can't use scopes. Offset aiming. This is way beyond what I need to do. Laser pointer. Loot and stashes. Yeah, just sausages and bandages. I remember that. It was like everything I picked up was sausages and bandages, but that's good. I mean, food is good to find. Okay, we will. Take cover, so combat systems upgraded. Well, I hope so, because it was kind of lame before. Just vanilla. It wasn't bad, okay? I barely remember it. Smarter, faraway distances from the player. They cut cover, so I wonder if they also use sniper rifles. NPCs with mutant parts too. Okay. Zones evolving. Fireball. I probably won't even get to that. Something from an old friend. Hunter. Yeah. Playing controller. As a matter of fact, yes. It may change my mind because this is an FPS, but I mean, I already use trackball to minimize my space, and I've gotten very used to it. I'm pretty good at gaming with it now, but if I can use a controller, I always prefer to because I can be that much more lazy. You know, it's true. Trying to fix the placement. Yeah. Controls menu, stick input curves, dead zones. I mean, probably not going to matter. Female characters with new face and hair options. Good. Your saves are safe, and one more thing, we've also added a new local save backup restoration option to the game. Okay. All right. Okay, well, I'm definitely not going to read any more extended notes. Wait, I just read that. Okay. I'm not going to continue. No. Let's take a look at our options and see what we've got. That's good. I do think I had the voiceover in Prince. Well, you know what? I'm going to enable that because I don't want to have a copyrighted soundtrack get muted. I don't want to send that. Difficulty. You know what? I'm going to go in as a rookie. No shame. It's okay. Like, who am I going to impress? I mean, if you want to see it on veteran level, then buy it yourself. Stalker is what I played last time. It was fine. I just want to play rookie because it's even finer. Apply. Yes. I wonder if I can make that large. Yes. I want all this stuff. Graphics, probably not going to change anything. I'm honestly surprised that it has these on Epic. Yeah, that's fine. Performance is fine. I may have to move this down. Like, that's kind of weird. I have a 6 gig GPU, a 3060 mobile that I'm on, so this would surprise me. So you know what I'm going to do? Instead of starting on Epic or something crappy, I'm going to start on low. Or I'm going to start on medium. Let's see how medium works. I'm sure it's going to be just fine. If it's just fine, I could bump it up. But let's just take it on medium. Thanks. Yep, see, there you go. 3060 laptop edition. Just put an M behind it. Don't need the whole word there. It's a full screen exclusive. That's interesting, but that's probably why the auto mode on worked. OBS worked. OBD. I'm thinking ODB. Yes, old dirty bastard broadcasting. Field of view. I'm 500% positive that there's no problem with that. You know, I'm not going to limit it because it's not going to matter. I don't even think that this. I'll try it. I don't know that it's going to make any difference. I want to make this. So I don't know how this is looking on the broadcast, but I want to be able to. I'm going to take it all the way bright here for a minute and see what that left one is. That's too much. Yeah, I need to be able to see the right white better. That's actually pretty even to me. You know what? Yeah, it needs to be a little bit lower on this monitor. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Apply. Mute all, disabled. That would be kind of bad. This is probably going to go down. That's probably going to go off. Wolves and things that jump out and scare me don't sound very fun right now. So hopefully this isn't going to scare the living shit out of me. And it might, but I'm sitting in my room, so I know they're not real monsters. Alright, I'm not even going to look at that because we're just going to do the main tutorial path and learn this again. But let me find one thing. Where's the thing where I open the PDA? Hey, right button is for night vision goggles. That means they're going to be hold right button to toggle night vision. That'll be interesting if I ever see some of those. You know, this game would be so fun to play in a group. Okay, down on the D-pad is inventory. That's good to know. And then the start button there is open PDA and map. Same. Camera, moving, quick slot, item selector, flashlight, fire and aim. That's important. I said I wasn't going to look at this. I totally lied. That's fine. I'm not going to change anything. That's the big part. So let's look at these new settings because I'm certainly not going to invert anything on an FPS. This is not. Strangely enough, I always do it on almost anything that flies. I didn't do it on No Man's Sky this time. I'm finally getting used to the way that it works. Or did I? I did it on something. Well, maybe somebody can tell me if they really want to do the research. Aim assist, you darn well right, full. Come on. What is full? When aiming down the sights, your aim will quickly move towards the enemy target closest to your crosshair. Best for players new to analog gaming. Also best for old people and people who are almost old, who are just... I just want to kill the things and not worry about looking like I'm in Viva La Dirt League sketch. So, full disclosure though, yeah, aim assist full is on because I'm playing with the controller. Like, unless I'm mistaken, the main chunk of this is single player, right? Like, I'm not entering a multiplayer MMO, so who gives a shit if I want to use this? Great. Okay. Oh gosh, did I tag the? I think I tagged the stream with excessive cursing. But I think it might have automatically done it for Tainted Grail. At least it's set mature. So now when you open my stream, it's got a nice warning, like you're entering the Desperado. Feels so good it hurts. Lean, toggle or hold. I mean, like, what is it? Toggle or hold? How? I don't know. How can it be both? Slide down the ladder needs to be hold. Lean needs to be toggle. Lean needs to be hold. Come on. Oh, you know what? Could you not do that? God. Okay, this needs to be hold. Thank you. Forgot I was doing it with my controller. Hold the sprint. Man. I want those to be toggles. Hold the run, hold the sprint. Where's the hold? Where's the walk? I know that, like, left stick click is run, obviously, and it's on the screen right there, but it doesn't matter. You know what? I'm getting caught up in details that don't even matter. Hold on. Let's put on what I made the change to accessibility. Don't need color correction. I was kind of hoping for some things I had to do with sound and stuff like that. I usually like to make my text really huge these days. I'm going to leave this on these language settings for now. All right. New game then. Oh wow, we already had 2 games. I have already gone back once. So the first time I went in on November 22nd of 2024. So just about a year ago. And that one was Stalker difficulty. And then a week later on 11/30/2024, I went back with a rookie difficulty. I'm just going to keep those for historical reasons, but the chances of me going back to these at all, ever, are like 5%, unless there was some way I could transfer resources from one to the other, which sounds dumb and impossible for a game like this, so unless I'm totally misremembering it, let's just say slot 3 for today, and 3rd time's the charm. Be nice to make a little bit of progress. I don't have to get all the way through the game. I just want to make some progress and see what's going on, because I can feel whether it changed or not. I will remember that just by my reaction to it. Even if I don't remember exactly what happens, my reaction internally will let me know how I feel about it, because I'm a human being, and it's okay. Suitable for beginners and players who are more interested in the story. That's definitely me. I'm not looking for a balance between story and combat. If I want to go shoot something or rather chop something up, let me tell you what, there's another game you need to check out, and I guess I should probably stream it because it's just incredibly good. 2 of them actually. One was called Hellslave, which was crazy, and but no, the one I'm thinking of is, what is it, man? Gosh, I played so many games in the last month. You know what? I can't even remember. Darkblade Ascent. It's a sleeper. Darkblade Ascent. Yeah, I played that for like 6 hours straight, and they're still working on it. Last update was the 6th of this month, so September 6th, 2025. And in that 6 hours, I got 41% of the achievements that are available now, so great. Final campaign boss is now live. I had not beaten that boss, the Soul Weaver, because I suck, but that's a cool game, so shout out to whoever's making Darkblade Ascent fun. But I'm not that person, and I'm definitely not someone who craves intense, challenging battles. Not in this game. Not with as much as I spent on this game. Let me tell you what the plan is for the next few streams, is just to try to squeeze some value out of games that I bought over the last several years, mostly on sale, sometimes not, foolishly, because they all eventually go on sale, as we all know now. But sometimes you want to play when everybody else is playing, right? And that is totally okay. Don't worry about when. I'm not trying to tell you always wait for the sale. I probably will, but ironically, I look over at my controller to see if my mic was muted after I just start going on this stream. Anyway, another one that I really want to hit, because it's gotten some serious upgrades and it's gotten a lot of content since I bought it, is Warhammer. What's the one that's like Traveler? Rogue Trader. It's cool. I might use an accelerated start if I can somehow skip the tutorial. It's kind of boring, but I feel like there's so much content in there that I would enjoy, but because my lack of attention is so extreme that I never get to it. It's like owning the greatest book in the world. I was going to reach over and grab one, but I moved on my paper books that direction for a reason, because I was playing a bunch of bass the other day and didn't want to accidentally knock over the stack of books on my bed. You know, just because you have a book on your shelf doesn't mean you've read it. And just because you start a book and you read the first 3 pages or even the first 3 chapters doesn't mean you know anything about it. So I am only thoroughly familiar with a handful of games that, for whatever reason, they drew me straight in, and one of them is Ghost of Tsushima. Totally recommend it if you haven't played it. I'm going to go ahead and, you know what, I might even voice some of this. That would be a good practice. Maybe not. In this mode, combat is much less challenging, giving you a chance to explore the game's world, even if you are not a seasoned shooter player. I mean, I kind of am, but on computer I would play with mouse, and so you're like, well, just play with the mouse. Well, I don't have a mouse over here, and I don't want to have the space that a mouse takes up. I've got a really compact lo-fi setup right now. If you've ever seen the pictures of those places in China where, like, the young people, influencers, are all stacked up in like these little stalls and they're just constantly cranking out content, but they have just like their laptop or maybe even their phone or iPad, and that's it, or like a tripod, basic stuff, so they can do what they need to do. Lights. I look like I could sit down in one of those alleys and just be the old dude doing it. It's funny and it's great. I feel like this is very much what I'm able to do with this laptop alone, which, mind you, is not a new laptop. Obviously, if you heard what graphics card I have, but it's got so much RAM, and like I'm using all of the USB ports for purposeful things without a hub, which is nice because that introduces another power source. I've got one power source for the whole thing. I do have the light now to fill because I was backlit big time by this lamp over here, and that's running off a power bank. So I could with a generator and a nice hotspot sit in a tent and stream this exact same thing, or sit in a shack somewhere. I mean, there's an angle, like kind of like Steve Wallace and Camping with Steve, but like camping and gaming with me, with Dax, and that'll be a nightmare. I don't want to carry my stuff around like that. Anyway, back to the game. Thanks for sitting through that. Sometimes it happens. Yeah. I'll get a taste of the rough and unforgiving. For a more balanced approach, try the Stalker difficulty. You'll get a taste of the rough and unforgiving zone, just as we envisioned it. If we really like it that much and we want to play through it again, we'll do it in Stalker difficulty. I said I wanted in this. I'm not changing my mind because of your last minute warning. Sorry. Man, wish I had one more USB cable up here. Every single time I pick up my phone, something else is going on. Okay. Out of reality. We're going to test the latency of these earbuds that are running off this USB like dongle. Should be 20 to 30 milliseconds, which is not ideal, but it's a lot better than like 120, trust me. On MIDI, like playing instruments, I prefer to be 10 milliseconds or less, but I can do it up to like 30 and manage. But this is not as unforgiving as that, so a piano needs to be very responsive. This just needs to be responsive enough that I think I'm in time with it. My apartment just got really screwed.
І останнє питання, докторе Даліна. Ви впевнені, що периметра навколо зони достатньо? Якщо відбудеться потужний викид, то ми...
Послухайте, зона була стабільною роками. Окрім того, ми б не заснували найбільш передову інституцію в історії людства, якби не гарантували її безпеку. Як голова науково-дослідного інституту Чорнобильської аномальної зони, або скорочено індічазу, я вірю в те, що чудеса, які ми принесемо у світ, перекривають усі ризики.
Наскільки великі ці ризики?
Зона відкриває новий, зовсім інший світ. Ми, звісно, можемо остерігатися будь-яких змін. Але скажіть мені, ви хочете, щоб наші нащадки запам'ятали нас як боягузів? Чи як тих, хто розширив горизонт на благо всього людства.
If only we could. We're held back by our fear. Fear to stand up to bullies. I understand, everybody.
Підрозділи аварійно-рятувальних служб прямують на місця. Кількість постраждалих уточнюється. Нагадаємо нашим слухачам, що це вже другий інцидент. Закликають населення зберігати спокій і запевняють, що ситуація перебуває під повним контролем.
Goodness. Let's pull that down just a hair. Yeah, just a little bit. And
Ти
action.
живий там? Нормально.
Normal.
Розбушувалися сьогодні. Бачиш, а? Оце так жахнуло. Не пам'ятаю
I
подібного.
understand this.
До місця далеко? Не зовсім.
No.
Центральний після викиду піднімуть по тривозі. Але є інший шлях.
Crack in the
Тріщина
wall.
в стіні лівіше розлому.
I have to rethink this in English.
Сподіваюся, ти не загубив по дорозі свій особливий артефакт. Якщо він припадав пилом за межами зони, то втратив всю свою аномальну енергію. Проте цей блискучий науковий винахід допоможе нам його відновити. Один вдалий запуск і уламки перетворяться на зону.
9-й сектор. Бачу розлом. Повторюю. Розлом в 9-му секторі. Центральний.
Показуй, що знайшов. Ось. Це що в біса таке? Я бачив артефакти, що виносили з зони. Вони завжди згорали та розвалювалися миттєво. А цей твій?
Він на зоні.
Звісно. І де ти його знайшов?
Під ліжком лежав.
За кого ти мене маєш? Ти знаєш, чого мені коштував цей сканер? Якщо це не артефакт, то він рознесе все до бісової матері. Я не дозволю, щоб мої здобутки пішли вітром через тебе. Я не дозволю тобі змішати все з лайном.
Чому?
Спокійно. Цей камінь винен мені новий дім. Ворушись. Ми втрачаємо час.
Дістанься бункера вчених. Негода пояснить, що робити зі сканом. Він уже чекає на тебе. Щасти.
Okay. That's one basic truck, man. I hope it was legal to be wherever they were, because everybody within a mile and a half just heard that truck drive by.
Південний Кречету. Доповісти обстановку. Прийом. Південний. Мене атаковано. Масовані руйнування спричинені.
Okay, perimeter breach right there.
Кречет прийнято. Висилаю групу реагування. Кінець зв'язку.
Gross. This is really bad. This water is horrible for me. stuck. It's like Sprint. Okay, I honestly don't know if I'm in any danger of like anything right here. Like, I'm not talking about monsters. I'm like humans. Like, what is that? And why is that? And maybe I shouldn't ask right now. They're dispatching someone, and that means I need to get inside. Use A to jump out. Yeah. Okay, cool. Tell you what, these are a lot of. There's a lot of bass. All the sound effects are like kind of shockingly loud. Yes, I could turn the whole thing down, and I might. Yeah. Special diamond. Okay, so the point of this is to go into the zone, recharge this thing, get out. Needless to say, it's not that simple. Skiff. That's interesting that my flashlight instructions are in Ukrainian. And there's the medical place or something. See, I'm facing there. This is a huge map. Holy crap, let's just take a look at the map for a minute. Alright. So, let's zoom all the way out. And we're in... I can't even tell. I think we're in the corner of this one. Whatever that is. No names on here right now. Okay, so that's the far north side of this. It doesn't go any further. Hold on, I keep hearing weird things. So it's huge. And we'll see if it is to my liking. I hope I can get some use out of it. I have got to turn this down now. It's just going to turn it down for me. I will say that the latency is very good. Very playable. Your asshole made the sound effects in this thing to make you think there's something around every corner. But eventually there is. Medkits restore your health, bandages stop bleeding. That is how it is. That is how it is. Alright, so anti-rad on the right button. How do I see that? I can do it right here. Quick access. What is that? An energy drink? Excuse me. Goodness. Energy drink. Yeah, actually, let me run something. No. Alright. Just checking something. Yes, I don't have the bot running that's spamming my chat right now, which is fine. And I don't have phishing running, which is fine too. Okay, I've got the scanner. Yeah, that's worth quite a lot. A couple bandages. An energy drink. 3 med kits and anti-radiation pills. Anti-rad pills. And I've got 60 bullets plus the 8 in my. So I have 2 refills. Let's switch this to my knife. Pathetic flashlight too. Well, hey there. Thanks for starting. Canned food, definitely. Nothing else in there. Really. Some objects can be damaged. Yeah, I bet they can. I'm gonna pop that in a second. Hold on. I'm not quite ready for that yet. I guess it's not gonna let me not. Is it this? Is it talking about the lock? Yes. Okay, thank you. So then that's not something I can pick up. There's nothing left to pick up. What is... Why is my lantern so pathetic? That tells me I'm going to need to use that pretty soon. Sewer tunnel, go through the sewer tunnel.
Речі Південному. Де ваша група? Пішов на другий коло. На узлі. Прийом! Кречет, вирушила. Але зв'язок втрачено. Перевір бункер вчених.
See, there's somebody right there. Weird stuff happening right here. Very weird stuff happening right here. But that thing is bad. Could you stop? What does it take? Take. That thing's radioactive. I'll take that. Search that one guy. I'm okay with that. I really am. Can't pick up everything in this whole game, as much as I would like to. Where does it buzz out? Halfway down that hallway. Interesting. Yeah. already done that or not? Yeah. Like, okay, I'm gonna do the quick access, and they'll be right there, because they're already there. Great, great, great. I don't actually have a lot of bullets for that AK. And I don't really want to make that much noise. Let's just have our knife ready. Yeah, that's very pathetic. Flashlight. There's a way out. Surely there's something more in here. There's a way down. It's running. I want out of here.
Кричать! Люд усі гори! Він бігав за кілька. Виспавши одного сигналу прийом. Південне прип'ято! Я досі без мап! Кричать! Прийняв! Йди по периметру! В глибину не залітати! Я зв'яжуся з ферою. Кінець зв'язку.
Okay. Let's look at our map. The lesser zone. It is indeed the lesser. And at this point, oops, I didn't mean to do that. At this point, my goal right now is to get to this. I know, it sounds like such a lame goal, but this game is already giving me anxiety. This is why I play games like Goblin, Trash Goblin. Ugh. So this the faults, yes, yes, yes. So this is where we're heading. The house is over there. How's that looking? I think I need to go north up to the road and not try to go straight across that green stuff. Oh, north is also kind of swampy. Why does it sound like werewolves out here? Okay, something's coming. Something's coming at me. God. Okay. Like, can I use that? Did I not just use one? I thought I did. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. You hold it for that. That's okay. Guess what? Survived. I'll find plenty more shit like that. Okay. That was a bullet sponge. Radioactive field ahead. There's the road. So it's like, watch out for that stuff. I mean, you hear the red meter going off, but I hear a wolf. Can you imagine being a wolf out here? Man, I watched this video the other day, like last week, of a young guy. Hold on a second. Something way bigger than I want to deal with is coming towards me. Or it seemed like it was. Got no enemies on scope yet. That was creepy. Unfortunately, very creepy. What's going on this way? It's so quiet that, like, every little sound effect, I just feel like I'm making so much noise. Here's some great stuff. Salva deputy. Definitely need that. Hey, yes. Plenty of bandages, plenty of med kits. And some 39mm 545s. That's cool. As a matter of fact, that's wonderful because that's for my AK. Fantastic. I don't know that I'm even hungry. I don't have any reason to eat that, and I'm not overburdened, so let's not worry about it. Did I pick up the things that were next to him? No. Well, let's see, that one is a nice backup. Hey, a sausage! There is definitely always room for sausage in my backpack. I want to look at something. Destructible damage, destructible weapons. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I want to see. Oh no, I can't go fast. Yeah, I can see playing this with the mouse and with the trackpad. That's kind of cool. But this is surprisingly decent for what it is. Okay, let me get this back. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Please, please. By the way, if you play Rust, there are some pretty cool drops right now. I'm going to my channel. I'm trying to see if I can see. Okay, it's not here. Okay, 1 second, 1 second. Okay, I was my one viewer from there, so. Alright, let me check one more thing. Of course I shut that. Hunger. Oh, the chicken leg icon means it's time to take a bite. Okay. I concur. Let me do this real fast. Hold on, actually. Smarter would be, instead of just, smarter would be this. Let's pause that for a second. Let me see what's going on. I'm having a hard time here figuring out. Yeah. 1 second. Okay, there it is. Couldn't find it. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Onward we go. First of all, let's take a save. Because we don't have one. After all that, stress getting out of the little intro area. Destructible objects. And if I went to my Well, it's not one. Why is it telling me that right there? Like, I don't understand why it's telling me that right there. Cool, there's some dog food. I don't want it to tell me this forever. And it's really gonna make me... That's annoying. No, I don't see anything destructible in here. I guess I can pick up stuff past this, but... Alright. Well... How about this? The window. Boy, that really wore me out. Alright, how do I get this off my screen? Honestly, it's gonna keep telling me this. I just destroyed something. How do you think that? How do I get rid of this? Hold on. Let's save. Right on there. I'm glad you can save anywhere. That's quite nice. Now we're going to exit to the main menu. And then we're going to reload the game. Because surely that can't just stay there forever. I do know my name was Shirley. I should still be there. There. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Stalker. Thank you, Stalker. Now let's look around. I don't think there was anything else in here. This was just like in one of the villages. You know what? This is exactly what some of these village buildings look like on this basically documentary film that I'm talking about. What was it called? Something Freedom. Come on, somebody tell me where it is. I can't remember. I'll find it. It's on YouTube. Well worth it. I'm walking around with this knife like that's going to do any good against these monsters. And now I've got two weapons, so that's cool. I mean, that's nice. For right now, I'm going to use the black one. What that gaze to me. Just horrible, horrible noises. Okay, let's be thorough. Something tells me that actually going to the zone, oh gosh, right now it's probably not going to happen. Unless you live there and you have to. 1 second. All right. Well, this is an empty building. Many are. And that's like a barn, backyard. Where's security? Like, don't they see my light? That's what I don't get with the people that are going into these buildings, into the zone now, or even in the last decade. You know, they have flashlights. How is that not a big problem and a huge giveaway? What is this? What is that? Hey, some bullets. Oh, I get it. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's a destructible object. Thank you, Stalker. The nights are so long. How are we looking on the map, by the way? Dunya Bosnia. That was the name of this little town. Dunya Bosnia? Dunya Bosnia? I don't know. Is that a real place? Let me find out. Yeah, it is real. Dunya Bosnia was located near Chernobyl town itself. It's one of the 3 villages in the administrative center that started with Dunya. I'm just going to say that like that. So this is abandoned village in Chernobyl, Ukraine. And actually, that's one of the first ones that you see from the Slate article in 2014. Inside the youth subculture that explores the zone. The first place they arrive is Brunei Versailles. After walking for several kilometers in the woods, the village inside the zone was evacuated. Well, that's even creepier, knowing that more of this is probably historically accurate than I thought. Let's eat. Wrong button. Very good sausage there. Thank you. It's already 2:45 today. Every time I look at my phone, it's like the worst news possible. Always. It's getting old. That water is really bad. That lamp scares me. I will blow your ass away if there's anybody in here. This is not survival. I keep wanting to harvest herbs. That's not an alchemist. Hey, I'll take some vodka. A bandage. Is that my anti-radiation pills? No, nothing in it. Well, I'm just gonna leave the lantern on. It's weird that it's happening. Whoa. I'm just gonna hide right here. That's bad. That was weird. For whatever reason, like for some reason, I don't know. What's that noise? Who knows? I don't know. Like, just as I touched the ladder there, something strange happened. All right. Well, anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's make sure this is working. So there's something really bad right out there, and that's something I'd like to avoid. Is this not? Something is definitely not working. Let me fix technical issue. You know, that's very unfortunate. That's not doing that far up. Oh, I think it is. Or is it just showing? That's the problem. There we go. For whatever reason, it has a similar issue with transparency that we had the other day in some other game. Look, that thing saw me, or could have seen me. Just know that it is right there. It's somewhere right here between me and this science destination, which is my destination for today. That's a horrible noise. And my light was shining out the whole time. Like, bad ops. Man, it is really, really dark. I'll take those. Excellent. That's exactly what I would want. Yeah, that was really weird that right as I touched this, something happened. I don't know what that something was. It couldn't find an event anywhere to tell me what it was. Is that the only room in the house? Oh, no. That one's blocked. Okay, so we're about to find out what just happened over here. Because we're going to go around this side. And we can't go that way. We're going to have to go way around. Because that backyard has a sign right there warning you. High radiation right behind it. So we're going to go this way. Opening ourselves up to potentially more problems. I don't know. Wait, maybe we can't go that way. Alright, well, let's go around this side then. I mean, I know I can get there. Just thought maybe I wasn't going to go around this side. I'd rather not. Can I not go around the backyard? No. Like that. Is there another way out through there? This is frustrating. Oh, I can just enter that window. Yeah. Dumb. Alright. Alright, whatever you were. Very radioactive late, man. There's this thing. That's not good. That's not good either. I can't keep all these. One of my tasks is going to be. I wish I could take your gas mask. Like, why can't I take his? Whatever.
Не думаю, що це буде так легко. Але розберусь.
At this point, a human would be preferable to whatever killed those guys, which was clearly clearly a problem. Hey, there it is. Couldn't get the cursor over it. Alright, there's my path in. Is there anything else up here I can grab? Like, it's almost morning. Right? Right, it's gotta be almost morning. That's the wrong thing. How about 1 a.m. I mean, for obvious reasons, they don't speed up the night cycle here. Stealth is probably helpful, and now, based on the update that just came through, or whatever, it sounds like it's more helpful. So I'm happy about that. You know what? Let's just save again, because I don't know how often this is auto-saving. As a matter of fact, auto-save, it says toggle the auto-save feature. Well, it didn't have a timer. Gosh, man, making so much noise. Like, that's what I don't get about this, is how in the world he's just not getting caught. I mean, he's being so stupidly loud. Alright, fine now. Okay, so there shouldn't be any problem in here.
Що тут, бляха, відбувалось?
Suck-a-blip. A laptop, some crap, some other crap. No useful meds. No useful anything. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try something. No, okay, that's not one. Was it worth a try? Yes, it was. Let's go back to this. Okay, I need to remember how I even got in here. It's this. Do I have a map in here? Not really. Okay, that's fine. Great. Okay. Okay. Can't do anything with it. Just I'm trying to interact with anything I can, and honestly, it's hard to tell what's going to go with that. Uh-oh. Bad news. Uh-oh. Really bad news. It's time to check these PDAs out. Solder. There's a cave. Okay. No, it is dead, man. Okay, I'm glad I actually looked at that and confirmed that. Yeah. Not good, my dude.
Ну що там? Куди ти пропав?
Негода мертвий, як і решта вчених.
Мертвий? Господи. Забирайся звідти негайно!
Не старий. Кажи, де зберігаються дані.
Знайди його ноут. Координати, вони мають бути там.
Well, I mean, was it not that one? Yeah. So is that a Wi-Fi adapter or a USB drive?
Ей, нагодо! Що там? Дістався тебе Германів клієнт. Скажи йому, що новий викид – новесенькі точки. А новесенькі точки – рахуночок новенький. Ха-ха.
Негода мертвий. Я Германів клієнт.
Ну ніхерасенький у вас там блудняк, хлопці. Земля скловатою цьому розумнику. Ніколи мені не подобався. Так, чекай-но, клієнт. А тобі Герман хоч пояснив, що з координатами то робити?
Ну, нагадай.
Йобана мах. Я сьогодні зможу пожерти чи ні? Коротше, йдеш за координатами. Пхаєш свій сканер в землю. Потім відвалюєш, поки він не відпрацює. Забираєш. Второпав? Ну, а як не второпав, то це вже ваші проблеми. Я вам тут не довідкове бюро. Бувай, клієнт.
All right.
Координати отримав? Сподіваюся, так. Бо далі лише складніше.
О, добре. Бо до цього все було легкою прогулянкою.
Знайди детектор для початку. Це ж бункер вчених. У них точно має бути хоча б один. Тобі потрібно дістати артефакт, який захистить від радіації. Інакше доєднайся до негоди.
І як мені це зробити?
Знайди аномалію. Після викиду має бути легко. А далі орієнтуйся за сигналом детектора. Якщо вже сталкери розібралися, то й ти впораєшся. Після артефактів на пояс і йдеш ставити сканер. Тільки не помри в аномалії. Погодься, буде вкрай недовго.
What's in the car? Freedom's defense of the barrier. That's what they called the U.S. when they made this game. I guess. Is it? It's an M16. M4. 16. It's actually worth a lot more. Fire range accuracy is more. So I would like to use that. Instead of that. At least not. Those are exactly the same because they are the same thing. That is actually a little bit better range and accuracy, but that's way better. And we've got some 45mm spare. Some 556. Get some water. I'm encumbered. Let's unload that guy. Well, look, it's 2%, but it's 2%. I'm gonna take that and reload it and drop it. Feels weird dropping things. I'm gonna keep one backup weapon. I would rather keep everything, you know. Alright. Oh, this is how they got out. Through the back door. Man. Scary. Is this still not showing me anything? No, that's fine. Sorry, my test stream looked black again. Get rid of this. Oh my god. That's me. Alright. That was certainly something. Oh yeah, let's actually put that on like I was planning on doing. Let's examine it. Radio protection weak. Okay. Okay. Well, I am going to look here. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do this all right now. I'm getting all the way. I'm going to put this over the first one. We're only going to have 2 saves. So this is the one we're in. We're in for 56 minutes. We will carry on from here. So if you dropped in for a minute or if you Doctor, if you watch this in the far future, I hope you're doing well. If you are, I hope you are soon. Bye-bye, my friend.